Welcome to Talking Politics. I am Paul Gable. I'm here with my good friend and co-host John Bond Sr. And we're back with Tuvia Wilkes. We're going to talk about the DRC. We'll be back in a moment. We're in a new studio for us, and now we're going to stop our hopping around to different restaurants, I guess, and we'll always be, or most all the time, be shooting from here.
Well, it's a beautiful studio. Look at it. You can see the backdrops here. You have the lights on. It's really a terrific type of a studio that you want to do shows in. So we're very proud to be here at 605C North Kings Highway, and we also have one of our most popular guests that we have. Everybody mentions him. When are you going to have a Mr. Wilkes on again? When are you going to have Mr. Wilkes? So you have a popularity. There's something about you that people just adore. I mean, you have a charisma. You got the camera loves you.
It's not the charisma, it's the truth. It's the facts. Every time I speak,
whatever it is, it is.
I have no axe to grind. I just tell the truth and the facts. And people are not used to that here. Everything's always covered up. Everything is always...
But that's how it may be doing. I mean, shoving everything under the rug. But however, now you have a new beginning. You have you telling what the people need to know about the city and about the DRC and what they're doing and how they're doing it. And you've been a businessman for many, many years here. So actually, you've been very instrumental and in the thick of things insofar what's going on here in the city. We don't always knock the city, but we just tell the people the facts, and that's what you're giving them, the facts. Is that correct? The facts are the facts. Is that right?
We want the city to be the number one resort in America, but we can only do that if we build off of truth and off of facts. We can't sugarcoat everything. We have to say, we have to call a spade, and we have to build on that, not under the table dealings where a few people get rich and the rest of the city looks horrible.
Well, talking on that, we got a Sun News article today that talks about the Myrtle Beach DRC. That's the Downtown Redevelopment Corporation, for anybody who doesn't know, on the verge of potential closure. And the DRC has been something that you've wanted to see closed for a long time, so this has got to come good to you.
This is a new beginning, but it has to be shut down completely. Now, I don't believe that there is going to be changes. I believe that it's going to be just the same old a lipstick on a pig. I think they're going to keep the same people who are unqualified people who don't have any money invested in the city, don't have any of their livelihoods invested in the city. They're going to just put a new title on them or a new name, and I don't see that.
How long have they been in business, would you say? How long?
20 years.
The DRC portion of it has been 20 years. Now,
what have they done in the 20 years? That's what we want to know.
Well, they got that concrete boardwalk. So.
Well, they knocked everything down here in the downtown area.
I don't see that. The boardwalk, that's
one issue.
Could it not have been done without the DRC?
Absolutely.
Or did the DRC do that? Did the council?
You're right.
So we didn't need the council. So let the council resign. If the council couldn't have did it without the DRC, what do you need the council for? Do you understand that other cities don't have a DRC? And they have many, many nice things built, just like the boardwalk.
Well, the thing that bothers me about this potential plan here...
But if that's the only thing that they've done, and we had another enterprising entity, they could have done it, what have they done? How much money have they spent?
I will tell you.
What was the budget? Now they're shutting down. Where are they going to go now? When they shut down, is the city going to be taking them over, or just what? I mean, that's the questions that nobody knows, no one answers.
I think you got to say, first of all,
they're having a new...
have they ever been separate from the city?
Well, that's the question. That's the question that should be answered. And they're coming up now. They have a new entity coming in. They're going to be putting in some recreational rides and so forth here. They have a new area that
nobody will talk about.
But
It's all big
we
secret.
don't know where it is. Is it going to be on 21st Street?
Yeah,
where
it's
the
big secret.
old Bars and Chapin development was? The mall there on 21st Street? Is it going to be there? Where is it going to be?
Who
It will
knows?
be on the.
Well, why are they quiet about it?
Because a few people are getting special treatment always. The reason that Kings Highway looks like it does, the reason it's called Vagabond Highway now,
Vagabond?
is because Vagabond Highway, all the empty buildings.
Vagabond.
And why is the super block is not so super?
I
Why
don't
is
know.
it empty? And the DRC's been 20 years in charge of the super block. And the super block is more empty
what have
now
they
than
done
the day
but
they started.
knock down the
They
building?
drew salaries.
Tell
They
me
got
what it is.
salaries. They got lunches.
Oh, is that what they got? They got
yeah.
salaries, luncheons,
And they got power. And this is what they
perks.
got.
Is that it? That's what
Perks
they got?
and money, and this is what they've got.
And
the taxpayers' expense.
Okay,
the taxpayers have empty buildings all around and all inside. And this is the facts. This is the truth. And they just, no one wants to face this. And God willing, the DRC, if it truly closes, you can FOIA the city. The DRC has never been FOIA'd. You can't. We've tried. No one knows what they did for 20 years. Why are they hiding it? You know, why do they hide it? Why does the city council not demand to show the citizens 20 years how much money's been brought in, how much money's been spent? Let's hear it. Let's see it.
You wanted to speak to Phil Ferranda, the city councilman. So I called up Phil and I said, call, Tim wants you to call him. I call you Tim. Tuvia, I call you Tim. But anyway, give him a call. So he said, all right, he's going to do it. Did he call you?
No.
Renda didn't call you?
No.
I can't believe it.
And he's not going to call. How do you know? A politician didn't do what he said. Wow. You know?
Renda always calls back. I'm shocked. What did you do to Renda that he doesn't call you back?
Well, I mean, what can you say? I mean, I paid my taxes. I tried to be a part of the community. I tried to go to city council meetings. So I'm punished because I would tell the truth and I would present facts.
Yeah.
And when you do this, you're an albatross here to them. They don't want the monkey on their back.
So what you're saying, the truth hurts?
Well, undoubtedly it hurts. They know that you couldn't FOIA the DRC. Now I want to know who's been in charge of the DRC.
We got to take our first break, and we'll come back and talk more about that. We'll be back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a server at Brothers Grill, and as a server here, I like to make sure everybody has amazing service and good fresh food every single day. We serve lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., our happy hours from 4 to 7, and we're located on 5900 North Kings Highway. Follow us on Facebook at Brothers Grill Myrtle Beach.
P. Reynolds by the Ocean is a restaurant and live performance space
with an open jazz jam every Thursday at 6 p.m. Are you looking for something special, something new, something different on the Grand Strand? Great food, cool jazz. You'll find it only at P. Reynolds Jazz Supper Club, located at 1212 North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach. P. Reynolds by the Ocean, something special in Myrtle Beach.
My name is Angelo Antonucci, and I'd like to welcome you to my restaurant. I've been in Myrtle Beach now for over 30 years, and we are the home of the greatest steaks in the universe. Here at Angelo's, we have a fantastic Italian buffet with your favorite pastas served with meatballs and sausage and delicious gourmet pizzas. But where we really shine is our entrees like our scampi traditional, Alfredo or lemon romano served over linguine, our French pork chops with garlic mashed potatoes, and our twin fillets featuring our signature Marsala sauce. It's a great place to enjoy with family and friends, so stop by and see us at our new location at the corner of 24th Avenue South and South Kings Highway. Don't just take my word for it. Come in and try Angelo's, home of the greatest steaks in the universe.
Here at Angelo's.
Well, welcome back. We're in Myrtle Beach in our new studio. And we have Tuvia Wilkes here. We're talking about the supposed closure of the Downtown Redevelopment Corporation. And first of all, you're absolutely right. It's the fact that you haven't been able to FOIA it, and they've resisted that like crazy. I think that's been totally illegal.
That's Freedom of Information Act.
But again,
You don't know, that's what it means.
a city can get away with illegality unless challenged. I mean,
Absolutely.
and that goes on very much. And it's not only the city government. A lot of these governments are very resistant to Freedom of Information Act requests because it might unearth things that they don't want unearthed. But so they fight you the whole way. But back to the Downtown Redevelopment Corporation. That evolved out of another. Remember, we've been at this about 30-some years in Myrtle Beach. It's been the DRC for 20. They've been funded by the city with tax funds or funds from the parking meters, which got to be considered city income. I mean, those parking meters can't go up without the city. They've been funded by that. They have purchased property in the old super block. They have used the threat of eminent domain, which can't be used by anything other than a government entity.
That's right.
To get that property. And one of those properties now, they're reselling to a construction outfit for a construction office, and the city is going to take a 90% mortgage on that property for a time. Now, if that doesn't tie them together, I don't know what does.
Well, the city is now not only the largest real estate company, now they've become the banking business. So now they sell property, they finance property, except no one knew that property was for sale. And what we've tried to find, this is the light of truth shining in now. Did you know that the property was for sale?
No,
did you, Jonathan?
not until they said they were
No
selling
one,
it.
did anyone out there know? No taxpayer knew.
Last I knew, it was supposed to be part of the entertainment district, and we were putting a library
the
there.
entertainment business. Oh, that's
Again, it was, but it never is.
That's right. You're
And
right.
so, and you can never find out what it was, but truly was, because you can't FOIA it.
Well, is pending. It's pending. That's what they'll tell you. It's pending.
It's
Can't
always
tell you now. It's pending.
It's always pending, but this is the
But how do you feel as a businessman that the city is now becoming a bank? How do you feel about that?
I feel.
I mean, you're a businessman. You're an entrepreneur. You're an aggressive guy. You have a lot of businesses here that you have to maintain and pay taxes on. And now, lo and behold, here they are. They're coming. A new company's coming in from Colombia, coming in, buying the property, and they're going to help mortgage it.
No, he's going to now become a big shot.
What is he going to do then? Do you know more about it than I do? What do you know about it?
He's going to be now.
You're talking
Without
about
a
the
penny,
contractor?
without this smash burn, without a penny invested in the city,
Wow.
He's going to come in and be a big shot and have a say in the city without one penny investment. Without one penny investment, because the city is financing him. And if he's such a big shot guy, what's $150,000 real estate?
Oh, I agree.
He can't get financing on $150,000, but he's such a smart man. He's such an accomplished man. Why would he need that?
I don't know.
Did you try to buy the property?
We did. Me and another man named Shy David. We offered. We sent a letter saying that we were interested in. We would give 25% more for that building, and we would pay immediately, no financing. Wow. And the city went ahead and had the first reading and never contacted anyone. And because it's already done, the deal has nothing to do with. They wanted.
It's just like they advertise, but they know what they.
No taxpayer has a chance to get this. If it's such a good thing, why couldn't anyone be? Why not put it for sale?
But also, you're a local merchant, and you've been paying taxes. A guy from Colombia hasn't. He's coming down here and going into a sweetheart deal.
Well,
that doesn't make any sense.
And the other thing, as I understand it, part of Mashburn's business is this restoration and work on historical buildings. So they're looking, I would imagine, to shove all that work to them because they have the expertise for it.
You don't think there's anyone else with the hundreds of contractors here and between here and Charleston that are experts in a renovation?
Oh, I would think so.
Really? I mean, that's a slap. That's an insult to the taxpayers to say that he was the only guy and he's so good at it, he has to have a $150,000 building financed. I mean, he's such an accomplished refurbisher that he couldn't even finance his own $150,000.
Well, I think that's dead wrong. I mean, first of all,
wow.
There must be an answer.
Taxpayers, there's an election coming. Don't
It's just
re-elect.
right around the corner.
Elect, don't re-elect.
But don't you think there must be an answer to it, but we can't find out because they don't tell you?
And that's where it's at. No one's demanded anybody to tell, and they just always sweep it under. But the next election cycle, God willing,
Well, it's coming up now in November.
Yeah, God willing, we will get some people who are willing to show the taxpayers where every penny's spent and what's being done.
Well, to be fair, we should get the other side and hear what they have to say, but they don't want to come on the show. I don't know why. I've called them and I've invited them, and they just don't come. So if they don't come, we only get one side of the story. If you want to get the city side, they refuse to come. They're not coming because they're afraid of this guy right next to me here. Not Tim, but Paul.
Well, it's because they don't want the truth exposed, because normally
I
now...
don't know, but they have to meet the taxpayers at some point in time.
Well, they haven't to this point.
But that's the point. They don't have to if the taxpayers don't demand it.
That's right.
And
Well, I
if the
think they're getting
taxpayer-
more and more interested in politics and in elections.
I hope so. I certainly hope so.
A lot of people that have the background of politics are coming in from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and places like that. They're coming here and they involving themselves in politics. I know that because I'm the president of the South Republican Club, and I got a lot of people that are interested in joining the Republican Party, but as well as they want to join the Democratic Party. I'm not saying
Well,
they're not.
on
But
that,
in order for us to
on
get
that,
a good, fair, and balanced type of a show, we have to get the other side. They don't want to come, and as what Tim says, they don't want to come because they're afraid of something.
well, on that advertisement for the South Australian Republican Club, we now have
That's
to take
not
a
an
break
advertising, that's
and
a
give
fact.
our real
I give you
advertisers
facts.
a chance to
Would you
talk.
stop already? It's
We'll
a
be
fact.
back.
It's a fact. I am the president. It's not. I'm not.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a server at Brothers Grill, and as a server here, I like to make sure everybody has amazing service and good fresh food every single day. We serve lunch and dinner from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., our happy hours from 4 to 7, and we're located on 5900 North Kings Highway. Follow us on Facebook at Brothers Grill Myrtle Beach.
P. Reynolds by the Ocean is a restaurant and live performance space.
With an open jazz jam every Thursday at 6 p.m. Are you looking for something special, something new, something different on the Grand Strand? Great food, cool jazz. You'll find it only at P. Reynolds Jazz Supper Club, located at 1212 North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach. P. Reynolds by the Ocean, something special in Myrtle Beach.
My name is Angelo Antonucci, and I'd like to welcome you to my restaurant. I've been in Myrtle Beach now for over 30 years, and we are the home of the greatest steaks in the universe. Here at Angelo's, we have a fantastic Italian buffet with your favorite pastas served with meatballs and sausage and delicious gourmet pizzas. But where we really shine is our entrees like our scampi traditional, Alfredo or lemon romano served over linguine, our French pork chops with garlic mashed potatoes, and our twin fillets featuring our signature marsala sauce. It's a great place to enjoy with family and friends, so stop by and see us at our new location at the corner of 24th Avenue South and South Kings Highway. Don't just take my word for it. Come in and try Angelo's, home of the greatest steaks in the universe.
Here at Angelo's.
Welcome back. We have Tuvia Wilkes. We've been talking about Myrtle Beach politics and the Downtown Redevelopment Corporation, and let's go back into that just a little bit. We've had the mayor say that it's definitely being disbanded. We've had the chairman of the board there, Chuck Martino, who used to be a city councilman, say, no, that's only being discussed. What do you think the truth is?
Well, I mean, the fact is what the taxpayers and the voters in the upcoming election need to ask is why nobody knows what the truth is. Why are they not able to understand and to know the truth? What I would like to know is why this Chuck Martino has been involved in it from the beginning.
Well, he was a councilman.
He was a councilman first.
He was in charge of it. But however, why it seems like there's a dispute. The mayor's saying one thing and Martino's saying another.
Well, they both
They're not on the same page, apparently.
This Martino completely contradicted the mayor, and said that they were just thinking about it and they were working on something, and the mayor said that it was dissolved. I mean, which one is lying and which one is not? Somebody has to fess up at some point.
Well, and there's another thing that bothers me. They're talking about if they dissolve it. They're talking about taking the wants to have 3 permanent employees there. They're going to take them, enroll them, and make them city employees, and that then brings everything under the city, and the secrets can just continue.
But they've always been. They've always been under the city. It was just a big lie. They've always been funded by it. Every deal property they bought was okayed by the city.
Well, it was funded by the city.
It was just not able to
getting back.
But the mayor's right on this. Let me interrupt you. The mayor's right on this. If it's true what she says, that the people who own the property there, who have skin in the game, they should be the ones involved. If that was the truth, then she's 100% correct. If this Martino, if what he said is true, then the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing, and the mayor has no idea what's going on herself.
We really don't know what Martino's angle is. He said they're studying it. What was studying for what?
Well, they've been studying for 20 years. They like to study.
The point is they keep studying and nothing resolves. We said that just prior to what we're talking about now. We don't know what they've done. So if Martino said he's studying it, and the mayor said it's already complete, I would go with the mayor.
Well,
I would say, the mayor's not just casting aspersions out there and not knowing.
Well, the DRC was created by City Council. It can be disbanded by City Council. It's just that simple.
And of course, she has a major role. She's the titular head of the council. She is the chairman, more or less, being a mayor.
For me, I hope the mayor's the one telling the truth, because I think it needs to be dissolved, and I think the people who have skin in the game would be much better at appropriations of funds than people who just.
You have a business right here in the downtown area. Has it helped you because of the redevelopment corporation? Have they helped you?
Everyone's made fun of the DRC. It's always been the DRC.
Yeah,
they've never helped. They helped to make me lighter from my wallet.
So they're throwing the money down. The city is throwing the money down the sewer because they're not doing anything like they're supposed to be doing. They're developing an area, and you're not even getting the benefit from it.
Well, they're helping everyone pay less taxes because everybody makes less money. I guess that's the way they want to go.
You pointed out when we're taking a break, there's a lot of empty stores in that area as well. So how they can redevelop something that there's empty stores?
Well,
how can you do that? Everything's
been a lie from the beginning. They say that 20 years ago, the pavilion was at its peak. And they said then that they were going to redo it because it was a mess. Now they say because the pavilion is closed, it's why it's a mess. And in 10 years, they're going to say again, it's a mess because of another lie. And it's just one lie after another lie after another lie. And they get by with it because the old voters were fooled by this. But we have new voters coming in now. We have people coming in from outside that wasn't raised here and that don't scare. You have people, I had a hotel man tell me that he was scared of the city, that they wouldn't give him a business license if he spoke out against them.
Oh,
I mean, you have people terrified. I mean, this is like, and this is what you ask about them in finance and everything. This is like Venezuela here. This is like Russia. I mean, they in the real estate, they're in the banking. They don't have any zoning. I can't rent my buildings. I couldn't rent to a church because they said there's not parking, but they don't require parking because they can just change everything. So it's really like a little Russia here now. It's really unbelievable, and they just came to this. But it's time for the voters to speak up
and
vote new people in. He says in this article he wants change. Well, let's give change. Let's change the
Who are you talking about?
This Chuck Martino. He said they want to change it. So change it. Let's change with the council. Change the council.
But they've been trying to change for 20 years.
They need to get a new council.
How can you now say you can't give them any more time? They're already. I think they've already used their usefulness. They haven't developed anything.
Let the council.
So consequently, the mayor is right.
Let's get I would say the mayor is right on this if it's true. But what Chuck Martino says is that the mayor didn't tell the truth.
Well, you shouldn't say that. The mayor is the head of the government here, more or less. Of course, she has to go together with the council, but she's the head, and she says something. She says it with she pontificates in the right direction. She's a leader, not Martino. Martino has no business quarreling with the mayor. He's a subject to the mayor, and he should give her all the courtesies that she deserves.
But that's not what he says. He says that he's a private entity and that he's not subject to the mayor. He says that he can't be foiled because he's not subject to FOIA.
Then the city doesn't fund him. What is he going to do then?
I hope that the mayor's right, and I hope that the mayor has this dissolved, and I hope that she puts people in charge that have skin in the game and that want to see it grow because they have something to lose if it doesn't. The DRC, the only thing they have to lose is their paychecks every week.
And the city will pick that up.
And the city's going to take them up anyway.
Right. Well, that's an interesting proposition, and I know you're on the top of it. But the important thing is, in my estimation, is that the government open up its books, open up to the fresh air, and let the people know what's happening. That is my advice to them.
And that is always difficult, John.
It's always proper and always good to be.
And my fear is if
transparency is the key.
We're not getting anything from them now, but if we close them down and put them into City Hall and make them part of city staff, we won't get anything from them then either. It'll just be another. It'll just give Peterson actually more control over the decisions made. Just that simple.
You have to wait and see. Don't be so harsh on Peterson.
Well, this is how Russia was born.
That's right. And we may even find we have a check.
Well, let's talk about
the KGB out there somewhere.
Do you have anything else? What do you think about studio? Isn't it beautiful?
The studio is great.
Is it nice?
I hope everyone comes and does that.
I mean, Jay Burgess really worked on this.
Oh, it's
really worked on it. It's really
let's give a shout out to Jay. Jay Burgess has put in his own time to get this thing ready, and we thank him for it.
And you know what the beauty of it? Anybody can use a studio. Anybody can use it. You want to do a commercial? Jay's right here to do it. You want to do a special show? You can do a special show right from here.
You know what?
I'd like to see your daughter, Mandy, get back into TV. She's a sweetheart, and she's very intelligent, very good, and very politically savvy.
I have an idea for another show. Let's bring the mayor in and let her on this show say that the DRC is dissolved.
No, why don't you say the mayor? This is the mayor. I speak on behalf of the people. This is my show. It's called Brenda Bethune.
Well, on that note, we have to leave. Our time is up, and we will see you next week.
Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Striving for excellence is what we all do. After 10,000 hours of practice and preparation, we become experts at our crafts. Our skills become a manifestation of our talents, and our service becomes sought after.
We are the professionals, taking care of the details. The Professionals, mobile detailing and car cleaning specialist. Taking pride in what we do so you can take pride in what we do for you.
P. Reynolds by the Ocean is a restaurant and live performance space
with an open jazz jam every Thursday at 6 p.m. Are you looking for something special, something new, something different on the Grand Strand? Great food, cool jazz. You'll find it only at P. Reynolds Jazz Supper Club, located at 1212 North Kings Highway in Myrtle Beach. P. Reynolds by the Ocean, something special in Myrtle Beach.